Alright, today we're going to be looking at the Seinxon Finder card for wallets, things of that nature, and I believe in this box there's also the keyring one, the one that goes on your keyring, so we're going to check them out. So with that being said, this was sent over to me by Seinxon. I did make it clear this was going to be my honest opinion, and the thing is, I already have a Seinxon card right here. This is the one I paid for with my own money a while ago, and I just really liked it. This is the one I wanted to look at. So slides open, you get your little pamphlet of how to use it, and oh my goodness, this is a whole CVS receipt. We're not going to look at that. This is what we're here for. So we got the card right here in this plastic sleeve, and then we have the keychain one, the key tracker, and then I'm assuming in here is going to be the recharging thing. Yep, the recharging clip. You can see that right up in there, and those will light up. We'll take a look at that in a second. And then here's the included USB cable, your brick, and then you're just going to throw that on there. So you're just going to clip it on. Just like that, and that'll have it charging, and you'll see these flashing. So that's pretty much how these charge, and that is a feature, that's what mainly drew me to these in the first place. Was I don't really like the trackers that you have to rebuy every year. Those irritate me. They're a little bit cheaper. They're like 12 bucks, they're 15 bucks for those. For this 2-pack, you're looking at about 35 bucks, and for this one alone, I paid 22. And I do not know how much this one is by itself, but I'll have links to these products in the description. They are affiliate links, so shop where you're comfortable, but if you do want to use them, helps the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. So this one is shaped like a credit card. It is really thin, actually. That was the reason I really like these over the air tags. I used air tags before I found these. Air tags were just way too thick. I wanted it to be in my wallet, and those air tags were just ridiculous. Absolutely ludicrous. But this, super slim, fits in there. We'll take a look at a few other wallets that I have. So if you want to be like sneaky about it, you could slide it back into a thing like that, and you won't even notice it. You'll see this one, I'd probably just chuck it right here in the middle, and just like that, isn't it? Same thing right here. You could, if you wanted to, slip it into one of these slots. Oh my god, holy voice crack. You could slip it into one of these slots, or you could throw it into this back piece right here. Usually I have a notebook in here, and so I'll have the last page of that notebook next to this. I usually have a notebook, and I will put the card like this, and just help me slide this notebook in there. Just to help me slide the notebook in there. And so now I have a notebook in my wallet and the card tracker, just like that. The card is RFID blocking, and the way you pair it pretty much just like an AirTag. You press this button right here, it'll beep, and then you go to your Apple Find My, press Add Item, and this will pretty much pair the same way. This is for iOS, I believe, only. Let me double check that. Double check, these are iOS only, so they work the same way as an AirTag, which was a super plus for me. They're thinner, they're just better than an AirTag in every way, in my opinion, and I think the card itself is actually cheaper than an AirTag. So now onto the key tracker. So this right here is a little bit thicker than the card tracker, but it is smaller, obviously. It has the little keyring thing right there. Locate with Apple Find My. It's just great. Super thin. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this looks like on my keys. So here it is on my keys. It's not the slimmest thing, but it is not the biggest thing, and it does work with Apple Find My. So that's what it's going to look like, this bright orange tag, which I don't exactly mind in this case, because it's not like you're going to be trying to hide this, because, you know, you got to be a specific type of person to be stealing keys, you know, you're not going to be really caring about the tracker. With a wallet, you will be caring, so I appreciate this is gray and somewhat hideable. It's kind of like carrying an extra gym tag on you, okay? You know, the ones that you just scan in and you go in? It's kind of like carrying one of those on you. My mother loses her keys every 5 seconds. So this is going to be great for someone like her, okay? And that's no disrespect towards my mother. I love my mother. She's the greatest mother I could ask for, but man, she will lose her keys and they'll be in her pocket, okay? So this would definitely help, and you know what? I might even try to throw this on her keys for a week, and we'll see what happens. Super thin, rechargeable. Both of these are rechargeable. And these just seem like good products, in my opinion. I really like them. Like I said, I've been carrying my own one. I paid with my own money for this one right here. These two were sent to me, but this one I paid myself. And I've been carrying in this wallet right here. This has been the wallet I've been carrying for the past, what was it been, 2.5 weeks? iOS, you know, if you have an Apple, if you have a Android, you might need to look somewhere else, because these are iOS only as of right now, from what I'm seeing. So, but if you have an Apple, man, I don't think there's going to be a better tracker right now. So, anyways, I have some links to these in the description. Feel free to use those. It does help the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you're not comfortable using those, then you just type in the brand right there, Seinxon tracker card, Amazon, look it up, buy it right off there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for these, and y'all have a good one.